This is the billionaire life of Kim Jong Un's daughter. Did you know that Kim Jong Un's daughter is being hailed as the richest child in the world? In a nation shrouded in mystery, her rise to prominence has sparked a global media frenzy. But what does it really mean to be the beloved child of a dictator? Stay tuned as we uncover the secrets behind her wealth and what it could mean for North Korea's future. Kim Jong Un is known to be a very secretive person, especially when it comes to members of his family. It is rumored that he has an older son, Kim Jong Un, and another child whose gender and age are unknown. Of all his children, Kim Jong Un was the first to come to the spotlight in 2013, when her name was first mentioned. This was during former NBA star Dennis Rodman's visit to North Korea. After spending some time with the Kim family, Dennis mentioned that he held Kim Jong Un's baby daughter, Jong Un, during one of his visits. This affirmed the fact that Kim Jong Un indeed had a child. However, Kim Jong Un did not affirm or deny this claim, and it only fueled suspicions.
Well,
it's too early to tell.
Kim Jong-un's decision to keep mute amidst the rumors was based on political strategy, cultural norms, and the regime's obsession with control over information. By maintaining silence on the mystery of Kim Jong Un, the Kim regime can create a narrative that suits its interests. Kim Jong Un's appearances, especially at significant military events, are seen as a means of preparing her for succession, especially with the rumors of Kim Jong-un's health status. Many people have analyzed the regime's secretive nature as a means of managing the public's opinions and maintaining control of the information regarding the next leadership. Another reason for the silence on issues surrounding Kim Jong Un is that North Korea deeply frowns at the mere thought of having a female leader, since it is a patriarchal society. Since Kim Jong Un's public appearances keep sparking rumors about her being a successor, many North Koreans have been agitated because, dating back, previous leaders have been male. Also, by portraying Kim Jong Un as a precious or beloved daughter, the public might see Kim Jong Un as a good father with a good heart, thereby softening his image as a leader. This could also be a strategy to gather public support and loyalty to the Kim family. Notwithstanding, Kim Jong Un is part of the Kim dynasty, which is considered to be the bedrock of North Korea's power structure. This dynasty has been in power since the country's birth in 1948, and 3 generations of the Kims have ruled since then. You might be wondering how the Kim dynasty came to be. It's all thanks to Kim Il-sung, the founding father of North Korea. He ruled the country from 1948 until he died in 1994. After Kim Il-sung died in 1994, his son Kim Jong-il succeeded him. During his rule, Kim Jong-il strengthened the family's power. Kim Jong-il died after 17 years in power, and his son, Kim Jong-un, who is the current leader, took over in 2011. Despite him showcasing his daughter, Kim Jong-un in public events and playing the good father role, his regime has been said to be one of cruelty. Judging from her background and how her father has showcased her, Kim Jong-un has been on the lips of everyone. Her participation in important events has really garnered a lot of interest globally, and people are wondering if this 9-year-old will be the future of North Korea. With her recent tours with her father, if she doesn't become a ruler, then maybe she will get to take on a prominent role in the future. Time will tell. The relationship Kim Jong-un shares with her father, Kim Jong-un, shows how beautiful the Kim family ties are. Well, it is no shock because, in the political culture of North Korea, family ties are very important. Kim Jong-un, being the daughter of the supreme leader, is likely to have access to important resources and the ability to grant favors to people who are of great support to her. Her close ties with her father are likely also to give her authority or influence over certain decision-making that concerns the regime. Whatever affection Kim Jong-un has for his daughter doesn't rule out the fact that eventually Kim Jong-un might face resistance if she tries to succeed her father. If resistance occurs and she is unable to succeed, then her tours with her father, influence and all, might not be put to good use anymore. Also, Kim Jong-un has other children, especially the rumored older brother of Kim Jong-un, so the public might throw in support for him and not Kim Jong-un. Anyway, since Kim Jong-un has not officially declared his daughter as his successor, I guess everyone just has to keep their opinions to themselves, while also keeping their fingers crossed. However, the South Korean National Intelligence Service stated that Kim Jong-un was likely to succeed her father. This is just a mere statement anyway, because no one truly knows the mind and plans of Kim Jong-un for his daughter. On the other hand, the level of respect that is being accorded to Kim Jong-un shows loyalty, and therefore smells like Kim Jong-un has communicated certain things to these people to make them believe Kim Jong-un is going to be his successor, based on the analysis of her public activities. And the level of respect that is accorded to her by senior officials, Kim Jong-un might end up shocking the world by becoming the first female ruler of North Korea. Even the North Korean state media uses elevated titles to address Kim Jong-un, titles like beloved daughter and respected comrade. With all these, it might be that Kim Jong-un's decision to keep his daughter's identity a secret until recently may be a strategy to keep everyone on their toes. Amidst all these, there will certainly be doubts and challenges. As mentioned earlier, North Korea is a patriarchal and male-dominated society, so it is somewhat impossible for a woman to become a leader even if she is of the Kim dynasty. Also, the fact that Kim Jong-un is still very young and lacks political experience and knowledge might sabotage any plans for her ascending to power. Well, I guess this is why her father has been taking her around with him. However, Kim Jong-un might just be a tool used to improve the knowledge of the Kim family and a justification that the Kim dynasty should stay in power. At the end of everything, Kim Jong-un might just be portrayed to the public to divert eyes away from her older brother, who may be kept away from the media due to health issues, or just to protect him from public views. Aside from the talks of the possibility of Kim Jong-un succeeding her father as ruler, there are also speculations about the wealth and luxurious lifestyle she may have full access to. Remember, the Kim dynasty has long ruled, so there is every possibility that the family will acquire vast wealth and pass it down from generation to generation. So, thanks to the regime's secret funds and the North Korean elite resources, Kim Jong-un's life might contain excess luxurious privileges. Since the Kim family has held a grip on North Korea's wealth with adequate resources that flow via different channels that are not known to the world, analysts have suggested that Kim Jong-un possesses a massive amount of wealth that has been acquired through legal and illegal means.
경애하는 김정은 동지께서는 해군 사령관의 안내를 받으시며
It is believed that a key source of this wealth is Office 39. This is a secret area within the Workers' Party of Korea that manages the Kim family finances. This office is said to be involved in illegal activities such as smuggling, counterfeiting, etc. It is believed that the funds obtained via these operations are channeled to the Kim family's accounts. This allows them to maintain their lavish lifestyle. Since Kim Jong-un is the daughter of the supreme ruler, it only means she will benefit from all these hidden gems. Aside from this, she is very well taken care of and provided for. You can see this from the clothes she wears whenever she is out with her father. Her outfits reeks of luxury and designer brands. We already have an idea of the luxurious lifestyle Kim Jong-un lives, but what we know is just the tip of the iceberg, as there is more to it than the eyes can see. The Kim family is said to own a wide range of luxurious assets worth millions of dollars. Maybe it runs into billions. Kim Jong-un, for one, is said to own 17 luxurious palaces all over the country, and they are all filled with everything you might expect a ruler's home to possess. Aside from serving as residential palaces, they also serve as venues for state functions and personal gatherings. Kim Jong-un reportedly has a fleet of cars that he changes as easy as it is to drink water, including a high-end European model and a private jet for international travel. With all this knowledge, it is indeed safe to say that Kim Jong-un is living a billionaire life. Regarding Kim Jong-un's education, it is believed that she will get the best education life has to offer. The North Korean regime has historically emphasized education, especially for the ruling elites. So, since Kim Jong-un falls under the status of the ruling elite, she is likely to have access to the very best educational resources. This includes private tutors and special programs that have been curated to imbibe the Kim family with loyalty and all that concerns them. While the knowledge of Kim Jong-un's education is unclear, her father, Kim Jong Un, is said to have schooled in Switzerland, where he did so under a false identity. It is highly possible that Kim Jong-un received her education abroad, away from the eyes of the public in order to provide her with an excellent international education, or will do so in the long run. After all, she's still very young. There is also a possibility that she's receiving education abroad under a different identity like her father, as it is a norm for North Korean elites to get quality education abroad under false names. There are Swiss boarding schools, which are known for their extreme security and secrecy, and they have several members of different royal families and billionaires in attendance. This might be a destination for Kim Jong-un if she decides to go to school abroad, away from the public eye. Away from the talk of schooling abroad, let's not completely rule out Kim Jong-un getting private education from the best tutors in the country. She could be getting schooled in subjects like mathematics, science, and foreign languages, as well as subjects that would enlighten her politics. Kim Jong-un is also likely being taught the North Korean ideology, which is essential for an elite to have such knowledge, including the Juche philosophy, which is the nation's self-reliant identity. If indeed Kim Jong-un is training his daughter to take over leadership from him, then this education is of huge significance for Kim Jong-un so she can go about her duties effectively. Anyway, aside from the regular subject teachings, Kim Jong-un might be undergoing other education like horseback riding, swimming, military training, and others. Above all, this means she is following in the footsteps of her father and other North Korean elites. Despite being the daughter of a public figure, Kim Jong-un's life is wrapped in secrecy. Not much is known about her, but there are rumors of her taking secret trips to European countries like Switzerland, where her father was educated. Well, Kim Jong-un is privileged to the point of being able to travel to any destination of her choice. Notwithstanding, any trips she makes outside of North Korea are capable of giving her a level of influence later in the future. Rumors of Kim Jong-un traveling to Switzerland have also sparked the public's interest. Everyone wishes to know if she went there for educational purposes, just like her father, or if it was a trip for recreational purposes. Well, only the Kim family has an answer to that, and they have decided to be mute about it. It could also be that Kim Jong-un wishes for his daughter to get acquainted with the environment where he was schooled, which is more like a period for the father and daughter duo to bond. Overall, it's rather hard to follow Kim Jong-un's lifestyle because of how secretive the North Korean regime is, especially when it comes to the lives of its leaders and their families. However, despite the fact that not much is known about Kim Jong-un, it is undeniable that the pathway her father created for her will influence her outside North Korea in the near future. If, at this tender age, she has access to a luxurious lifestyle that the average North Korean citizen can only dream of, how much more can she dream of when she gets older and can make use of her influences? Already, her exposure to Western culture and ideas through trips with her father and education is capable of influencing her interactions with the international community. However, Kim Jong-un is likely to be constrained by the North Korean regime's tight control over its citizens and its resistance to outside influence. Hence, the regime's strict policy might limit her interactions with the world outside the borders of North Korea. The public is eager to find out the extravagant vacations Kim Jong-un has been on, but little or nothing is known. However, given her status, any luxury vacation she takes will definitely be under the radar of international attention. Remember, the Kim family possesses lots of luxurious assets, such as private islands, which could serve as a good spot for Kim Jong-un to have a beautiful vacation. From another angle, even if Kim Jong-un were to take these vacations, the information would be heavily guarded by North Korea's regime, thereby making it hard for the news to get to the public unless the media captured her on the spot. With the way the regime hides every piece of information about Kim Jong-un especially, one would think she is a walking bar of gold. Who knows? She might actually be given the family she is from. From the pictures flying around in the media, one can clearly see that Kim Jong-un is acquainted with North Korea's wealth wealthiest and most powerful individuals. Her participation in military affairs also shows that in the near future, she will have a certain influence on North Korean military decision-making. This can be affirmed because she has been seen interacting with senior officials at significant military events. There are also reports of a senior general kneeling to speak to her during a military parade. This shows the level of respect she commands at such a tender age. This can only give the public an idea of what will happen when she wields power in the future. These interactions reinforce her status as a respected person and also her position as the link between the ruling family and the military. Aside from her father, Kim Jong Un, there might be other bodies that stand as advisors and mentors to Kim Jong Un. These people might be tasked with guiding and developing her as a potential figure or even ruler. They might be politicians, military strategists, and loyalists who have been the loyalists of the Kim family for decades. This might even be the way her father ensures his daughter receives the best support and necessary training. To affirm this, the North Korean regime has a history of grooming leaders, rulers, and successors from a very tender age so that they grow in that wise. This also further affirms that her involvement with the military means something. These advisors and mentors might also tutor Kim Jong Un on the skills necessary for the navigation of the complexities attached to leadership. Above all, Kim Jong Un's involvement in political affairs and her walk in the pathway that her father is preparing for her, it is of no reasonable doubt that her impact on global politics in the forthcoming years will not be seen. However, the public is closely watching to see the turnout of events. Will Kim Jong Un follow in her father's footsteps, or will she create her path? Even the Kim family has no idea about this. Only time does.